All right. Well, welcome to the archive. Slippery Rock Panthers taking on the Meadville Thunder. I think their name on the calendar is Calvary Christian Academy. That being their school, Meadville being where they're from. It's gonna be a good match tonight. I got to see a few of the refs. I like at least one of them. The other one I haven't quite seen yet. Probably lurking around here somewhere. One referee I have nothing but high regards for and nothing but good things to say. Yeah. So we're about 19 minutes away from the jump ball. Both teams warming up, looking very organized as usual. We're going to be having the girls match up first, and then following that being the guys. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's about it. I'll go get the rosters and make sure everything's set up and not ready to explode. We'll hopefully start on time today. All right, as the warm-up's ending, we'll get rocking and rolling. I somehow got out of doing the starting lineups, so that's all fine and dandy. So, yeah. So Scott Doth will be doing it. Yeah. I didn't confirm nor deny any of the name pronunciations of the players, so we'll butcher it as usual and see what happens.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to Slippery Rock Baptist Church Gymnasium for a game between the Panthers and the Thunder of Calvary. So if you'll join me in standing, we'll have a word of prayer, then we'll play our national anthem, and we'll announce the starters and we'll get the game underway. Let's pray. Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for safety and our visitor being able to travel down. Thank you for allowing us to have this game tonight. I pray for each one of the players, pray for their safety. Pray for the referees and their safety, and Lord, for the coaches. And Father, I just pray that you're glorified with the game tonight. And Lord, we bring honor and glory to you as much as we can. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, starting for the home team, or the visiting team, excuse me, the Thunder tonight. Number 2, Hannah Madde. Number 3, Aubriana F. Number 10, Taylor Franz. It's confusing doing both of these things, so trust me. All right. Number 21, Addie Curtis. And number 23, Gracie Oates. And now for the home team Panthers tonight, number 0, Kana Severson. Number 1, Juliana Todd. Number 4, Evelyn Summers. Number 5, Annette Summers. And number 10, Mia Severson.
All right. All right, we got 8 minutes on the clock. We're going to play 8-minute quarters. Panthers shooting to the left and the Thunder shooting to the right. As the jump ball commences, it looks like it'll go the Thunder's way. Addy able to get that one over towards that right side. Shot goes up by Taylor, and that will be an early 2 points for the Thunder. Only 7:50 gone off, or with only 10 seconds gone off that clock. Mia Severson here taking this one out top of the dome. Finds its way over towards that left side. Evelyn there pressured up by Kane, able to get down towards that left block, but throws that one out into the middle and stolen away. Oaks coming out the other way. Down into the key. Shot goes up a little bit too high on that one with a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog for my liking. Juliana able to draw that foul. First foul of the night. Hannah Maddox there with the first foul. Panther inbound on the sideline. Mia Severson here with it. Taking this one around the dog park. Over towards that right side. Favors it. Finds Kana. Right inner corner. Able to get that one back out towards that right wing. Shot goes up by Mia, but not able to sink that one down. Maddox there getting that one up to Oaks, and she will control that one there and take her time. Scrambling for that one. Addy able to find its way back out to Oaks, and Oaks going to bring this one over towards that left side. Maddox there taking control. Cuts over towards that left side inside that three-point line. Treads right outside of that paint. Finds two Panther defensemen, but able to pass that one out towards that left wing. Brings that one inside the three-point line. Shot goes up by Oaks, but not able to send that one home. Evelyn there gaining possession of that one and sending that one back over to Kana. Kana going to bring this one in for the Panthers. Hits that three-point line. Passes that one over towards that right side. Mia Severson back over to Kana. Kana at that free throw line. Shot goes up and scores. Tie ball game 2 apiece. Here comes Gracie Oaks, going to quarterback the play here for the Thunder. Maddox here with it. Outside that left wing, will cut that one over towards that left side. Ariana here with it, going to shoot that one up. Hits that rim, comes back down, and Kana will gain possession. Kana going to bring this one out for the Panthers. Covering that left side, we'll go back to the right with a pass to Mia. Mia travels over towards the right, or the left, my bad. Left wing able to get that pass inside the paint. Across the crease, attempt for a pass, but Oaks going to strip that one away from the hands of Evelyn. Gracie Oaks there with that shot, and they're going to call a foul. Kana called on the arm. I'm going to let our clock catch up to the game clock. 5:41 remaining in this first quarter. 2 shots for Gracie Oaks. First one a little too far left. Maybe the second one will have a different story. Shot goes up and in. Scores now 3-2 in favor of the Oaks. Mia Severson here with it. Oaks there to keep an eye on her. Able to cut over towards that right side of the court. Hits that three-point line. Passes that one down that baseline to Kana, but goes off her and out of bounds. Gracie going to bring this one out for the Thunder. Over towards that right side, shreds that one up into the right wing. Shot goes up inside that three-point line, but hits too far right on the backboard. Mia Severson going to bring this one out with 3 to beat. Stutters up and will try to throw the defense off guard. Shot goes up and misses the rim, and then it will trickle out of bounds. Thunder ball in their own baseline. Gracie here bringing this into the offensive zone, favoring that left side of the court, cuts back towards the top. Keeps spaced out from the defense, waiting for an opportunity to arise. Pass goes into the top of the paint. Adriana able to get that one over towards that right side. Shot goes up by Taylor, and another bucket made for the Thunder. 5-2 now the score. Mia here taking charge over towards that right side, able to find Kana at that free throw line. Kana tries to bounce that one down into the paint to Juliana, but swiped away by the Thunder. Juliana with a push to the back, and that one will be coming out red ball. Mia bringing her, not Mia. Gracie going to bring this one down to the left of that free throw line. Shot goes up, not able to send that one home as it hits backboard and out of bounds. It will be remaining red ball as it trickled off the defense. I'll let our clock catch up. 4:07 on the clock for the remainder of this first quarter of play. Sends out one in. Evelyn there intercepting that one, and Kana will be coming out the other way. Kana hits that three-point line at that free throw line, stops up, able to get that one over to Evelyn, but called for the travel, and it will be coming out red ball on their defensive baseline. Looks like Coach Toth will be substituting 2 players. Cicely and Anna will be coming in. Going off are the Summer sisters, Annette and Evelyn. Gracie Oaks able to bring this one towards that free throw line. Adriana there with that shot, not quite able to send that one home. Squamble down underneath the net, and Anna going to bring up the ball for the Panthers. Here's Kana with it. Into the offensive zone treads. Slows down. Oaks there to make her life difficult. Able to get that one over to Cicely. Cicely on that right wing will take her dribble for 3. A little shallow on that shot. Here's Kana down underneath the net with that rebound, finding Juliana, and then back out to Mia. Mia at that three-point line, able to get that one down low on the baseline. Kana down low, in trouble, finds Juliana. Shot goes up and scores right outside the paint. Juliana takes her mark. 3:10 remaining in this first quarter of play. 30-second timeout by the Calvary Thunder. 3:05 remaining in the first. We got a 1-point differential, and both teams, there's a few mistakes both sides. Calvary, not as aggressive as I thought they would come out. But comparing that to 2 nights ago, whenever we played against, the name is slipping my mind. But 2 nights ago, we had a very aggressive matchup, both guys and girls. So any game in comparison to that matchup is it's a little tough to meet those standards. But it will be a Calvary ball in the offensive zone, as that's where the timeout was called. We have 3:05 on the clock. And here's Gracie going to bring this one in. Able to bounce that one down. Adriana caught up at the free throw line, able to get that one over towards that right side, picking that one up. Addie able to get that one into the middle. Shot goes up by Adriana, not able to send that one home. And Kana going to bring that one down, and will take possession out for the Panthers. Favors that right side of the court, able to get that one right around that right wing. Stopped up at the right corner. Shot goes up by Mia right outside the paint. That one will be white ball as it went off of number 10, Taylor France. Juliana's inbound, goes over to Cicely on that left side, in trouble, finds Kana. Kana able to get that one over to Mia. Mia on that right wing, fakes that shot, goes down low with a pass. Instead, Juliana with a shot, scores! Taking command of that paint down low is number 1 in white. Gracie coming back, looking for a little bit of a revenge from those 4 points straight made from the Panthers. Shot goes up, almost able to make that one is Addie Kurtzen, because Juliana will be the one bringing this one out. 2:15 and ticking remaining in this first quarter of play. Juliana over towards that right side. Gracie there keeping step with her, losing her dribble in that right corner. We'll bounce that one down the baseline. Cicely down low will draw the foul. Did she say 23? Gracie Oaks called on the foul. I don't think it was her, but okay. First one, not quite as lucky as she'd like to be. Secondary one hits near side on the right side of the rim, and will be coming out the other way. Travel is called, and it will be coming out Panther ball. Here comes Mia with it. Here restores that left side. Outside the three-point line, pressured up, but given off to Kana. Back over to Mia. A little bit of give and go. Mia cuts over towards that right side of the court, stopped up at that three-point line, able to get that one into Kana. Kana for 2. Not able to send that one home, and the possession is gained by the Thunder. Oaks there picks up that loose ball, and will bring this one in. Over towards that right side, gets that pass off. Addie here in trouble on that right wing, able to get that one out top, but Maddox bobbles that one and coming out the other way. Mia Severson all alone down low. A little overshot on that one. The pressure from the back just ever so present Maddox there with a little spinorama, able to get that one down low. Adriana with that shot, scores! Making it 7-6. 1:05 remaining in the first quarter of play. Here's Mia Severson with it. 58 seconds. Mia on that left inner corner, shot up for 2. Not able to send that bucket in. Adriana takes possession for the defense. I'm saying her name right. Abriana. It's not. All right. I got it. Mia steals that one away. Whistle is blown. That is called on the foul. That'll be our second of the evening. 39 seconds remaining. Substitution is called for the Calvary Thunder. Number 11, Rusty, coming into the fray, and it looked like number 21 took onto the bench. Kana down low on that baseline, 27 seconds remaining, able to get that one over to Juliana. Shot goes up, a little too far to the left, but Kana with that rebound, a little too short on that one. Whistle's blown. I'm going to call Hannah Maddox on another foul, 20 seconds remaining. Anna tries to get that one out top, but going to steal this one away. Gracie Oakes all alone down low, and the paint shot goes up. A little bit too much mustard on that one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that one will be the end of the first quarter of play. The Thunder lead the Panthers 6-7. We got a minute for the intermission to, assess the situations and let the coach get a few words in during this short time of a break. Right now, the fouls, the leader being number 2, Hannah Maddox, has 3. Next in line being Gracie Oakes with 1, number 23 on the Thunder side, number 0 on the Panthers side, Kana Severson, and then number 10, Juliana Toth, also has 1 foul. Overall, 7 fouls. 6 fouls, my bad. I can't math. But yeah. What? Is it? No, Juliana's number is number 1. Why did she put it in backwards? I just copied off what we had in the scorebook, and it's listed that Juliana's number 10 and Mia Severson is number 1. When in fact that's not the case, as Simeon just pointed out. I'm going to fix that real quick. All right. 8 minutes on the clock. And we'll play. Mia Severson here with it, taking it over towards that right side. Panthers still shooting left. Thunder still shooting right. Kana bounces that one down to the paint. Juliana's shot goes up, hits that shelf, comes back down. Rebound is controlled by Juliana. Juliana slaps that one over, tries to get that one over to a net, but that one will be controlled by the defense. Taylor able to get that one over to Gracie. Gracie going to bring this one down with fire in her footsteps towards that right block. Shot goes up, not quite able to sink that bucket, and that one will come out off the offense. 7:34 on the clock. 1 point is the difference, and it will be coming out Panther ball. Mia Severson here taking it. Cuts back over towards that right side. Gracie there to say hello. Able to get a hand on that pass, but not able to stop it. Kana brings this one into the paint. Shot goes up and scores. Brings that lead back within the Panthers' grasp, making it an 8-7 game. Gracie here at that half-court line, able to get that one over towards that left side, but intercepted by Mia Severson. Reads that one like a book made for children. Annette there at that three-point line, looks for the hard pass, able to find Mia, able to get that down to Kenya. Over towards that right side, Juliana with that shot. Beautiful passing play by the Panthers offense, and that one will extend the lead to 10. Here comes Gracie Oakes. 3 points is the deficit. Evelyn there to say hello. Gracie able to get around that. 2-point shot goes up and in. That was a beamer. That's what you call a laser-sighted shot, because there was no arc in it. But it works out, so everything's fine and dandy. Goes off Evelyn. Kana there able to receive the pass from Mia. Down to the baseline, treads. Shot goes up from the right and scores right outside the paint. Extends that lead back into the point range of 3. Pass goes over towards that right side, picking that one up down low. Addie on that right wing, able to get that one back out top. Oaks here bringing this over towards that left side of the court. Rusty here with it. Looks towards that right side, able to find its way back over to Addie. Addie at that free throw line, blocked away by Kana. That was a shot. Oaks with a free throw shot, not quite able to send those 2 points down and in. Kana going to bring this one back as she has possession of that rebound. And she'll take her time. Kana able to get that one in. Mia turns, shoots, and scores, making it 14-9 in favor of the Panthers. Panthers shooting percentage much better than any other game I've seen so far from them this season. Pass goes over towards that right side. Addie travels a little bit, but nothing called. Taylor there with that shot. Kana there with the possession on that rebound, and she will bring this one out with 5 remaining in the second quarter of play. Kana over towards that right side, able to lob that one down and in. Mia strips that one away from the hands of Rusty, able to get that one back over to Kana. Shot goes up a little bit too shallow on that one. Here comes Rusty out the other way, sporting number 11 in red. Rusty going to hand that one off. Here's Gracie with it. Able to slap that one in. Sierra gets that one back over towards that right side. Addie back out top. Oaks hits that three-point line. Shot goes up. A little shallow on that one. And a little too short for the net's liking. Brianna coming back out onto the court and taking a seat on the bench is number 21, Addie Curtis. 4:17 in the second. Mia Severson here controlling that one. Kana out top of the paint, able to get that one back over to Mia. Mia bringing this over towards that right side, hits that three-point line, and we'll try it in for a little bit. Shot goes up for 2, a little too far left, and that one will be coming out as Taylor possesses the rebound. Gracie able to get that over towards that left side. Rusty not able to get that one back into the middle, and coming out the other way is Mia Severson. Down low, shot goes up, not able to send that bucket in. Sierra there with that rebound, going to bring this one out. It is Gracie Oaks. Gracie for 2, not able to send that one in, a little too short. Kana Severson with that rebound, going to bring this one out. Favors the right side of the court, cuts into the middle, hits that three-point line, able to get that over towards that right side. Shot goes up by Mia, a little too short and to the right on that one. Jump ball is called, going to be coming out red ball on the baseline. It looked to be Taylor, number 10, and Juliana, number 1 from the Panthers, fighting over that one. It'll be coming out. Sierra, they're at the free throw line. We'll look for an option to pass it. Able to find it over to Oaks, over towards that left side. Rusty for 2. Shot goes in and good. All right, they're going to call that one a three-pointer. Another laser beam of a shot. Mia losing that dribble, able to get that one into Kana. Kana inside the three-point line, finding a net on the left. Able to trying to get that back over to Kana. Is intercepted by Taylor, coming out the other way. Gracie Oaks losing that dribble, will be stood up. Taylor there with the travel, and that will be coming out Panther ball. Substitution will be made. Both Panthers on the bench. Cicely and Anna coming onto the court for the Summer Sisters once again, as they did in the first, and will play on. 2 points is the difference, 14-12, Panthers in the lead. Pass goes in, Mia over to Kana. Kana out top of that paint, drives in that left side, looks for the layup, but is blocked away. First foul for Taylor France. 2 free throws will be made, or attempted. First shot, not quite as lucky as she'd like to be. Shot goes up, hits that rim, comes down. Abriana going to come up with that one, and it will be coming out. Oaks here with it for the Thunder. Going to bring this one in, finding its way to Sierra, bobbles that one. Anna going to bring that one up, and jump ball is called between Sierra and Anna, and it will be coming out. Panther ball on their own baseline. 2:24 and ticking. Mia Severson here with it. Going to bring this into the offensive zone. Hugs that left side of the court. Hits that three-point line. Able to get that over to that left inner corner. Traveling down that baseline. Kana loses possession of that one and picked up by Abriana. Going to pass that one over to Oaks. Oaks taking possession for the Thunder. Able to bounce that one in out top of the paint. Shot goes up, and they will call a foul. Sierra Kaiser draws that one away, and the guilty party looks to be Sicily, number 11 on the Panthers side. First to two, unsuccessful. Secondary hits that shelf and comes down. Kana Severson there picking that one up, and will take this one out under her own volition. Favoring that right side of the court. Loses that dribble, tries to get that one down to Mia, but not able to do so. Gracie Oaks going to bring this one out the other way. Shot goes up, hits that backboard, and comes down. Anna taking possession of that one and giving up to Kana. Sorry, I had a hiccup. And then Mia there taking possession farther. Mia over towards that left inner corner on that baseline. Will take the two-point shot, a little too far gone. Sicily there with that one. We'll get that one over to Juliana. Bouncing down into the paint. Anna there able to trying to get that one back over towards that left wing. Finding Kana back out top to Mia. Mia at that three-point line. Three seconds in the key is the call for a lane violation, and they will be coming out Thunder ball on their own baseline. Substitution is made. Number 24 coming onto the court, being deemed with the name Lydia Zucker, and taking her spot on the bench, number 10, Taylor France. Gracie Oaks with that shot, a little short up to the left, and I'll let our clock catch up to that of the game clock. From the missed shot, it trickles out of bounds off the offensive shot, therefore being Panther inbound on their own baseline, and they'll be coming out with it. Mia Severson out top of the bubble. Looks towards that left side. Met up by Rusty, able to get that one over to Anna. Anna throws that one down low outside of that paint. Fakes in, goes back out top. Mia there faking that shot left, goes right instead at top of the paint. Shoots and scores, making it a 16-12 game. 42 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Here's Gracie Oaks going to bring this into the offensive zone to quarterback the play, finding Rusty on that left side. Rusty cuts down towards that left inner corner, brings this one back out to the left wing, and out top it will go. Gracie Oaks cuts over towards that left side inside the three-point line and bringing this one back out with that pass. Rusty out and around the bout. We'll take a bit of a walk around the dog park. Gracie Oaks on that left wing. Mia there to say hello. Rusty takes a little bit of a step forward. 17 seconds remaining. Abriana there with that shot. A little shallow to the right. And will bounce out of bounds. 12 seconds remaining. 11.7 to be exact. Mia going to bring this one in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Red ball coming out on their baseline. 2.6 seconds remaining. And I'll try to keep the clock in frame. Close, but not quite. That's the end of the first half, 16-12. Panthers in the lead by 4. We'll have like a 6-minute intermission, and I think it should be 7 or 8. I can't remember if it's 6 or 8, but looks like it will be 8 at the end of the day. So go grab your popcorn, grab some Mountain Dew, and we'll be ready to rock and roll here at the end of the intermission. All right, so we got about 2 minutes remaining. Oh, I stopped the clock. My bad. We'll do this real quick. That's not right. There we go. All right, so penalties summarization for the first half of play. For the Thunder, we got first place with Hannah Maddox with 3 fouls. Abriana Epps with 1, number 3. Number 10, Taylor France has 1 as well. And I think that's it. Only 3 players with fouls. Total amount of fouls being 5 for that first half. Then on the Panthers, we have Kaden Severson, number 0, has 1 foul. Juliana Toth, number 1, has 1 foul. And then Cicely, I can't remember her last name, but Cicely, number 11, has 1 foul as well. So, no player really in any immediate danger of fouling out. Hannah Maddox being the closest one with 3. Gives a lot of liberty to play aggressive for the players out there on the court. Because why wouldn't it? I'm contradicting myself and having an existential crisis all in the matter of seconds. But we'll get ready to get the show on the road here shortly. Looks like the Thunder will be starting off with the inbound. What does that button do? I don't remember what that button does. Oh, it adds a minute to the clock. I forgot what I programmed it to do. That's pretty neat. All right. 8 minutes on the clock. We'll get ready to rock and roll. Looks like the guys' team from Meadville is starting to show up. We're highly anticipating this matchup tonight, but the Panthers will be inbounding for the first part of this second half. Panthers shooting to the right, Thunder shooting to the left, and I accidentally reset the Panthers score. Panthers 16, Thunder to 12. Rusty swinging at that one. Mia going to bring that one up at the top of the bubble. Mia going to bring this one out and around town. Gracie there keeping pace with Hurricane, able to get that one over to Julian on that right block shot. Goes up a little over the rainbow, and not going to swing at this one. Going to get a hand on that one. It looks like jump ball between Kaiser and Giuliano will be called. Coming out from their own zone, the Thunder on their baseline. Sierra's last name might be Kaiser. I'm not entirely sure. Sierra able to bounce that one down low. Able to get possession off that one. Looks to be Lydia. Looks like jump ball is called. Panthers coming out from their own baseline. Mia Severson here with it. Takes that one over towards that left side of the court. Hits that left wing. Going to go left instead. She's going to shoot that one over to the right side. Goes off Evelyn's foot and picked up by Lydia. Lydia going to bring this one out hot and heavy on that left side. Whistle is blown. Block is called on Mia Severson. A little aggressive on that one, but that will be her first of the night. Sierra here. Going to inbound this one. Finding a Lydia, but swiped away by Mia, but the loose ball is controlled and thrown out to the top by Sierra. Gracie Oaks here with it now. Able to bounce that one in. Ibriana able to get that one over towards that right side. Oaks here once with it. Able to get that one in. Sierra shot a little low on that one, but going to be called on the foul. Looks to be Juliana Toth. And she'll take 2 free throws in the process. First shot goes up and in. Makes that point differential down to 3. Secondary shot hits that shelf and comes down, goes off of the offense, they're going to say. Most likely candidate for that one looks to be Ibriana Yeps. Oh, they're going to leave that one in. All right, that one off the defense. Throwing up. Lydia there with that shot, not able to send that one in. Kane getting a hand on that one. Abriana able to get that one out top. Oaks there with that shot. A little too far to the right, though. Rusty going to bring possession down. Mia going to strip that one away. Jump ball is called. Staying down, red ball in the Panthers zone. 6:37 remaining in the third quarter of play. Panthers up by 3, 16-13 being the score. So you're able to get that one out to the free throw line. Shot goes up by Oaks, not able to send that one home. Evelyn swings at that one, not able to get possession. Abriana here outside that right side of the paint. Shot goes up and scores, making it 15-16. Here comes Mia out the other way. Able to get that one in. Kana inside the paint, answers those two with two of her own. 18-15 now the score. Gracie able to find its way over towards that right side. Abriana going to bring this one back out top with that pass. Here comes Oaks over towards that left side, but called for the travel, and it will be coming out Panther ball. Juliana with that inbound will find its way over to Mia, and they will tread on. Mia Severson here taking her time. Over towards that left side, able to get past Rusty, and called for the foul. That'll be her first of the night. Panther ball in the offensive zone. Mia Severson going to bring this one out and around. Able to get that pass over to Kana. Kana outside that right paint. Able to get that one over to Annette. Annette on that down on that baseline. Looks for that pass back out top, but intercepted. Travel is called by Rusty, number 11 on the Thunder's team, and that one will be staying down. Panther ball in the offensive zone. Looks like they'll place that one on the baseline. Juliana throws that one out. Kana inside that paint. Will trickle off her foot and out of bounds. 6:35 remaining. Gracie going to bring this one in. Able to get that one over to Rusty. Rusty on that left side hits that three-point line. Will turn around and bring this one out top of the bubble. Passing that one over to Oaks on that right side. Able to get that three-point line. Down to the baseline. That pass goes here with that shot. Not able to send that one home. Goes off the net. And Mia will take possession coming out. And will cut across and let her team set up. Mia looks for that pass inside. Swatted away by Abriana and coming out the other way. Rusty here all alone down low. Shot goes up a little too hard against the backboard. And Kana will bring this one out the other way. Passing over towards that left side. Shot goes up by Juliana. Hits that rim and comes back down. And the squamble continues. Juliana and Kana in there for the Panthers side. Sierra, the lone man from the Thunder, will cause that jump ball to be enforced, and that one will stay Panther ball. Pass goes over to Evelyn. Evelyn outside that left wing will bring this one out and around town. Inside the three-point line. Two-point shot goes up, hits that the box on the backboard and comes back down. Juliana over to Evelyn. Hits a little high on that shot. Coming down with this one looks to be 24, Lydia. Able to get this one over to Gracie, and she'll come out for the Thunder. Passing that one down to Sierra at the top of the paint. Takes that dribble out and around the defense. Shot goes up, hits a little far left on that one, and we'll bring this one out as the defensive side of the Panthers. Candace Severson over towards that right side. Mia on that right side will try to push in through the... I don't think that was a travel, but it's called a travel. 4:20 remaining in the third quarter of play. Anna going to come in. Evelyn going to take a seat on the bench. Cicely coming in for Annette Summers. And we will play on. 18-15. Panthers leading in the third quarter of play. Pass over towards that right side. Abriana not able to control that one, and it will be Panther ball in the defensive zone. 4:10 on the clock. Mia controlling this one, going to bring this one out. Hits at half-court line and will tread on. Slowing things up, approaches that three-point line, able to pass that one down, goes off Kana and into the hands of the defense. Sierra there controlling that one. And here coming Gracie Oaks. Throws over towards that left side. Rusty outside that left block, able to pass this one back out top the three-point line. Gracie goes over towards the top of the bubble, shoots that one up for two. Cuts that lead down to a 17-18 game. Mia Severson here bringing this one out. Over towards that left side, favors it. Able to hit that three-point line. Will stop up, find Julie on the top of the paint. Over to Cicely. Cicely on that right side will try to dribble, but loses possession of that one and brought away by Gracie Oaks. Going to bring this hot and heavy down into the paint. Goes off a foot of the defenseman, but whistle is blown. Cicely called on, I believe, the push. That'll be her second of the night, first of the half. Timeout by the Calvary Thunder, full timeout, so we'll have a minute to burn 17-18, Panthers in the lead. We got 3:27 on the clock. Yeah, I wish I could add seconds, but, you know, unfortunate. Wonder if there's a way to change it so it counts up instead of... Anyway, that's for me later on to figure out. Well, both the Panthers and the Thunder just coming out, showing us what's what. Whenever it comes to basketball, I believe this is one of the highest scoring matches so far this season. Very crisp passing from both teams, very high shooting percentage from what we're used to seeing from two teams this evening. Panthers looking very clean, very inept out there on the court. And the Thunder just matching that intensity step by step. They do have the fuller roster, so they might be able to supply more fresh legs than the Panthers, and that might be able to get them the edge over the Panthers with the endurance test. But it will be a Thunder inbound on the baseline of their defending zone, and the Panthers will come out to play a full court press. Rusty tries to take that one away. Wait. Oh, my bad. I still thought it was the first half. All right, this is the offensive zone for Calvary. Pass goes over to Rusty. Rusty on that right wing will bring this one out to the top. And finding Oaks on that left side. Mia there to say hello. Able to get that one over to Lydia, and that one will go off the block from Kana. Sierra here with the inbound. Got a fake left to go right instead. Kana getting a hand on that one, kicks that one out of bounds, and that one will remain red ball. Sierra here. Pass that over towards that right side, back towards that half-court line. Gracie going to take possession there. Over towards that left side, attempts that pass to Rusty, but Mia, they're going to read that one and bring this one out the other way. Hits that three-point line on that left wing, able to bring this out towards the top of the paint, finding Kana with that pass outside the three-point line. Will drive in. Handling that one over to Anna. Anna with a little bit of freedom, able to shoot that one up. Juliana with that rebound. Kana with another. And Kana's shot will go in, making it 20-17. Coming out the other way, Gracie Oaks over towards that right side. Abriana gonna pass this one back out top of the bubble to Rusty. Rusty with a shot. Called for the travel. Panther ball on the baseline. Number 21, Addie Curtis coming onto the court. Number 11, Rusty Lutz going to take her spot on the bench. Looks like a three-man substitution was made. Taylor, Curtis, and Maddox coming onto the court. Sierra going onto the bench with Lydia and Rusty. Cicely here on that right wing, trapped a little bit. Finding Mia. Mia over towards that left side. Will take her time over towards Kana. Up top of the paint, will drive in. Block is called. Will be staying down. 23 called on the block. That'd be Gracie Oaks. I'm going to let the clock catch up to where we are. That'll be Gracie's first foul of the evening. Pass goes up top to Kana. Mia at that free throw line, able to get that one over to Kana. Kana bobbles that one, goes off Taylor. Anna able to pick that one up for the Panthers down the baseline. Juliana's shot is blocked away by Abriana from the Thunder, and bringing this one out as the Thunder. Gracie called for the carry, and it will be Panther ball at the half-court line. Panthers at 20, Thunder at 17. We got a three-point differential here with just about 2 minutes remaining in the third. Mia taking charge. Over towards that right side, cuts back into the middle at that free throw line, finding its way over to Kana. Kana down that baseline. Looks to throw that one back out top, but called for the travel. Will be coming out red ball. Here comes Gracie coming out the other way. Throws that one over towards that right side, swatted away by Anna. Goes off the foot of Mia and picked up by Mia. Panthers coming out the other way. Kana Severson here bringing this into the middle. We'll throw that one over towards that left side. Cicely there with that shot. Almost able to send that one in. Will be coming out red ball as it went off of Kana's fingertips. 1:30 remaining in the third quarter of play. Inbound going over to Oaks, and she'll take charge. Over towards that right side, the pass goes. Maddox going to bring that one down that right wing, will stop and throw that one down the baseline. Abriana there with that shot, a little short on that one, and coming out the other way. Mia Severson going to come down with fire in her footsteps. Try to throw that one over to Anna, able to pick that one up after a short bobble. Out top it goes. Kana fakes that right and goes left. Mia there faking that shot. We'll bring this one over towards that left wing and look for the pass. Anna able to control that one over in that left wing, able to get that one back over to Mia. Mia over the top. Free throw line shot from Sicily's blocked away. Kana down low with that rebound. Will make that 2-point shot good. 22 now for the Panthers, 17 for the Thunder. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. And the Thunder will have possession here. Maddox able to get that one out top. Addy able to get that one back over to Maddox. Maddox into the zone. With pressure from three defensemen. Abriana, a little bit of a hip check from Kana. Not called for, but it will be red ball staying in the zone. Oaks will speed tie the shoelace. You can do it. I believe in you. Perfect. Such form. Abriana able to get that one over towards that right side, back towards the half-court line. The pass goes 18, 17, 16, 15. The shot is blocked by Kana. Juliana picking that one up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 4.5 seconds on the clock. 2 called on the foul. Slap on the arm. First of the half, fourth of the game. Juliana Toth there, bouncing that one in. Shot goes straight up. The clock is froze. Hannah, start the clock. All right, we're going to have 2 seconds remaining. The buzzer should have stopped whenever that ball pops up in midair, but you know, that's about right. All right, well, as the buzzer hits 0, Panthers 22-17. Very high impact game going both ways around. So we'll take a look at the foul sheet. Anna Maddox with 4. Abriana Epps with 1. Taylor France with 1. Gracie Oaks has 1. Rusty Lutz also with 1. And for the Panther side of things, Kana Severson 1. Mia Severson 1. Juliana Toth has 2. And then Sicily has 2 as well. So, yeah. Panthers at 6. And the Thunder at 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So, whether or not that's the differential in discipline or whether or not that's the differential of aggressiveness is yet to be determined. Maybe it's a little of both. Who's to say? It'll be red ball to start off here. Thunder shooting left. Panthers shooting to the right. Sometimes I need to remind myself. Inbound going over to Oaks. Oaks going to bring this into the offensive zone. At the three-point line, gives that one over to Maddox. Kana able to swing that one free, but Abriana getting a hand on that one. Jump ball is called 3 ways. Maddox in there, as well as Abriana. And from the Panthers side being Kana Severson, the lone wolf in white. Mia Severson bringing this into the offensive zone. Towards that left side, the pass is swatted away. Abriana able to get this one free. Down low, all alone. Shot goes up. Not able to send the first home, but the secondary is good. 19-22 now the score. Mia coming back with fire in her footsteps and revenge in her heart. Loses possession of that one. Will trickle out of bounds and red ball on their own baseline. 7:28 on the clock. 3-point differential. Oaks goes left side. Maddox gets a hand on that one. Knocked free. Taylor there taking possession. Throws that one over to Maddox. Maddox there pressured by Mia Severson. Will cut back in towards the middle on that left wing. Loses her dribble and in a little bit of trouble. Taylor on that left side will shoot that one up. Goes off the block of a net and out of bounds. Thunder's ball on their own baseline. Abriana will take that one down. Goes off Taylor, or goes off of Kana, my bad, and out of bounds. Thunder ball remains. Abriana will chuck this one down. Taking possession is the taking possession is Gracie Oaks. And it'll take time. Pass goes over to Abriana, and we'll look over towards her right side for the pass to Maddox, and that will be completed. Down the baseline, the pass goes to Abriana, loses possession of that one, will be knocked off her and out of bounds. Might have just been a little slip up, but it does go out off the offense. 6:48 and ticking. Panthers still up by 3. Mia going to bring this over towards that right side. Gracie there to pressure her up, but Mia's pass is intercepted by Abriana, and we'll bring this one back the other way. Shot goes up. First not good, but the rebound will be. 1 point is the difference now, thanks to Abriana Epps. Yeah, able to get that one over to Kana. Kana on that left side will take that one in. Block is called, coming out to the sideline. Taylor France, the guilty party. That'll be our second of the evening. Juliana Toth here with the inbound on the baseline. Kana not able to control that one. They're going to say that one's coming out. 6:18 on the clock in the finalization of this game. We have a 1 point differential here. Gracie towards that left side, able to find its way over to Addie with that shot from downtown, not able to send that one home. Kana Severson going to pick that one up and bring this one out the other way. Favoring that right side of the court, Addie there to say hello. Block is called. Timeout by the Panthers. 1 minute timeout to be exact. Addie Curtis there with her first foul of the night will be the marker for this spot and play. I want some Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna open up my bottle. Panthers playing very high pace. The Thunder just getting the advantage of the opportunities more recently, as there's 4 unanswered points up there on the board, bringing that lead down to 1, formerly being 5. That's all thanks to, I believe it's just picked off passes. The Thunder's defense just starting to read the play a little bit better than what they were, and that's proving to be effective. As it comes out into breakaways, which breakaways translate into points on the board for your team. But Panthers inbound on the offensive right out of bounds line. It's there in the corner, right on the right corner. Mia going to bring this one out top of the bubble. Stopped up on the right wing. We'll bring this over to Evelyn. Evelyn down low with that pass to Kana. Shot, scores! That will be the point getter for the 24th tally on the board. That's going to be Maddox on the foul. That'll be her 5th and final of the night. Kana Severson will be given the chance to have 1 free throw. Substituting in Maddox's spot looks to be Sierra. One shot for the chance to make this a 3-point play. Shot goes up a little shallow on that one. Sierra picking that one up will take possession for her team, and that one will be given off to Gracie. Gracie into the offensive zone, over towards that left side, brought over to Addie. Addie outside that 3-point line. Shot goes up from downtown, and that one will land out of bounds. 5:39 on the clock. 3 points is the difference. And here we go. Mia over towards that left side will stop up, bring this one back around town, walks around the dog park for a hot second. Mia brings us down towards that baseline, loses possession, but brings that one back right around for Kana. Out top to Evelyn, going to bobble that one. And almost stolen away. Evelyn, they're scrambling for that one. We'll hand that one off to Juliana. Juliana going to bring that one over towards that left side. and will let her team simmer down. Gracie Oaks going to bring that one the other way. They're going to call Gracie Oaks on the foul. I missed the exact call, but it will be a Panther inbound. That is Gracie's second foul of the evening. Inbound. That's a 1-and-1. All righty. Panthers already in the bonus. 5 minutes remaining in the game. That'll be a 1-and-1. The rule concerning the 1-and-1, if you're not aware, after a certain amount of time or fouls is made by one team, the opposing team will get the chance, no matter the foul, to take a few free throws. For the first, I think it's for the first 5, for the first 10 fouls, it's a 1-and-1, which in essence is if you make the first free throw, you get a secondary. If not, play on. And yeah. And after a while, you just get 2 free throws regardless. Mia Severson there going to bring this one out the other way. Reading that one like a child's book. Shot goes up and scores. Translates that into points. 26-21 now the score. Beautiful shot. Gabriana in trouble. We'll try to throw that to Sierra, but Juliana there picking that one off. Over towards the right side, treads into the right inner corner. Addie there saying hello. Mia there picking that one up. We'll take this one over towards that left side. Kane at that free throw line. We'll look over towards the left side to further the play. Shot goes up by Evelyn, then Juliana with the rebound. Gabriana going to bring that one down for the defense, and we'll pass that one over to Oaks. 4:10 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. 5 points is the difference. Shot goes up by Oaks, a little shallow on that one. Sierra there. Sierra with that rebound. Taylor there with the secondary. Shot goes up. Foul could have been called, but not seen. Kana there with it. Takes her time over towards that right side. Hits that right in her corner and tries to go down that baseline, but goes out top of the paint with that pass. Evelyn not able to send that one home. Mia there with that rebound. We'll look to take that one back over to Evelyn. Evelyn not quite able to handle that one. Will go out of bounds. And coming on to the court looks to be Rusty, number 11, and taking the spot of number 21, Eddie Franz? No. Eddie Curtis. Oaks able to get that one over towards that left side. Bringing this one back out top. Rusty there with it. Looks over towards the right. Abriana there bringing that one around town on that right wing. 2-point shot. Not able to send that one home as it hits a shelf. Secondary by Taylor will draw the foul. And it will be 2 shots for number 10 in red. Did you put up 10 or 1? I'm going to say that's on Juliana because she was on the ground. That'll be her third of the night, question mark. First free throw not as lucky as she'd like to be. 3:18 on the clock, 5-point difference. Can be cut down to 4 right here. Hits both sides of the rim on that one and will be coming out. Kana Severson here bringing this with fire onto the right wing. Able to get that one down. Mia able to get around the defense on that shot, but will be wobbled around and controlled by the defense. Juliana there to say hello, and nonetheless will be coming out red ball. Gracie over towards that left side. Rusty inside the 3-point line. Will cut over towards that left inner corner. Shot goes up a little too shallow to the left on that one. Juliana Toth there down low in her own paint, able to pick that one up and bring this one out. Hitting the half-court line will slow things down. Mia Severson taking possession. Mia towards that left side, able to get that one down to the baseline. Kana drives in, shot. Not able to send it home. Gracie there, able to shoot that one up, but Kana there to block that one away and controlled by Juliana Toth. Juliana to that right side. Mia back over to Juliana. Juliana pressured up by the defense. Will take a dribble over towards that right side. Oaks able to knock that one free. Juliana on her knees, able to get that one back over towards that right wing. Mia with that shot out the top of the paint. Not able to send that one in, and that one will trickle out of bounds. 2:03 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And I'll just let the clock run. All right. That caught it right up perfect. Abriana able to get that one over towards the right side. Called for the travel, though, and that one will be coming down Panther ball from their baseline. Juliana inbounding that one. And Mia will slow things down, giving everyone a chance to breathe.
Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the game. 5 points is the difference. The lead horse in this race being the Panthers. Shot goes up by a net. Too short on that one. Coming out, Thunder ball. Gracie Oaks here going to bring this one down for the girls in red. Towards the middle, able to get that one to the free throw line. Sierra drives in, shot goes up, hits that front lip on the rim after the backboard. Goes off, that one off of Evelyn, but it will be coming out white ball according to the ruling of the referee. Mia Severson here bringing this one out. Throwing that over towards the middle and down into the paint. Kana gets body checked from behind. And that's a square cross check into the numbers if I've ever seen one. Brianna Epps on the guilty party there. 2 shots as she was in the process of a shot. She'll have 2 free throws to make. First, that is timeout by the Calvary Thunder. 1:18 remaining in the game. 5 points is the difference. 26 Panthers, 21 Thunder. And that'll be 1 minute to fill. Well, Panthers really putting everything out onto the line. The Thunder's offense getting aggressive when it should be. You know, in the final moments of the game, you got to bring out the hard-hitting offensive plays. Number 3 really doing her work down there, Mrs. Epps, or Miss Epps. Really getting into the nitty-gritty underneath the net. Juliana feeling a full effect of that one at times. But as she is one of the primary forwards for the Calvary Thunder, she's really taking charge on both defense and on offense. And the Panthers just looking for an answer, looking for a way around that. Perhaps that's one of the things Scott's telling them in that huddle, Coach Toth. But I'm not the coach, so I can't really vouch for anything. But yeah. 2 free throws for Kana Severson. First goes up, hits that rim, comes down. Did you take one? That was 2 free throws. All right, okay. Travel's called on Sierra, coming out white ball. That wasn't a 1-and-1. That was just a straight up 2 free throws. Okay, sure. 1 minute remaining. Panthers in the lead, 5. 5. Abriana going to take possession of this one. Coming out from that red pass, kicks that one along. Diving for that one, not able to take position on that one. That one goes off of red. Panther ball on their own defensive baseline. 51 seconds remaining. Juliana inbounding this one. Mia here with it. 50, 49, 48, 47. She'll take her time. Towards that right side, Gracie there to say hello. It goes off Evelyn. Annette there picking that one up. Shot goes up. Annette almost able to score off that one, but not quite. Sierra there giving that one over to Gracie Oaks. 32, 31, 30. Goes off Rusty. Annette able to bring that one up. Kana Severson going to bring this one out of her own end. Hitting that half-court line with 24 remaining. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Kana able to get that one over. Mia with that 3-point shot. Sends that one packing. 29-21 is the score. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game between the Panthers and the Thunders. The Panthers roll over the Thunder 29-21 here at the Panther Den. Beautiful matchup between these two girls' teams. And looks like the guys' teams are just ready to go. They're very eager to get that out there on the court and show what they can do. Perhaps show up the girls, perhaps not quite show up the girls. Who's here to say one way or the other? Beautiful refereeing. I haven't seen a refereed game like that in a while. It was very fair, both sides. Very competitive. Loved every minute of it. But yeah, we'll take I want to say it's a 20-minute intermission. The game's supposed to start at 7. It is 6:39 right now. We're going to take a roughly 20-minute intermission to let the teams warm up and such. Well, so yeah, if you're interested in that, stick around. If not, thank you for tuning in. But we'll be back here momentarily. For the finalization of the fouls at the end of that game, for the Thunder side, Hannah Maddox fouling out, the only girl to foul out that game. Abriana Epps with 2, Taylor France with 2, Gracie Oakes with 2, Addie Curtis with 1, and Rusty Lutz with 1. If they weren't named, they didn't have a foul. Then for the Panthers side, Juliana Toth had 3, Cicely had 2, Mia had 1, Kana had 1, and if they were not named, they did not have a foul. So, we'll move on to the guys' game here in about 20 to 21 minutes. All right, so watching both teams warm up, it's very apparent that Elijah's revving to go. Number 45 on the Panthers, he's going to be the guy to watch on defense for the Panthers. Then on the Thunder side, you know, there's a lot of threes being drained. I'll give him that. Really looking forward to see what they can do. My player to watch this evening, number 3, Caleb Maddox. He's looking real confident tonight. I have faith that he's going to have a really good game this evening. Both teams going to their benches at the end of the warm-ups. We still got a minute 30 remaining on the clock currently. Scott Toth going to be doing the starting lineups this evening. Maybe we'll jump ahead of schedule. We still got a minute left. You know, final calls are being made. And yeah. We'll see what exactly comes our way here in the matchup this evening. Will it be like Tuesday night, where there was just fouls galore going on? Or will it be more of a calmer, slower pace, more of a mental game? Only time will tell here tonight at the Panther Den. Yeah. I should set up the clock. I just realized that I don't have that set up yet. All right, that should be good to go. So as time dwindles down, the coaches get their final words into the players. The Panthers looking ready to, they're just revving to go right now. They're looking for blood in the scoreboard sense, not the physical, actual, like, I'm gonna chop your knees off and feed you to the dogs kind of blood. But yeah.
Good evening and welcome to the boys basketball game between the home team Panthers and the visiting Thunder. We'll get started with the starting lineup and get the game underway. Starting for the visiting Thunder tonight, number 32, Ethan Kerr. Number 12, Josh Brano. Number 11, Roderick Hochstetler. Number 5, Stuart Hochstetler. And number 3, Caleb Maddox. Now starting for your home team Panthers tonight, number 32, Noah Wilson. Number 21, Titus Bailey. Number 45, Elijah Todd. Seniors for the Panthers tonight, number 4, Mark Bryan. And number 33, Sean Haranche.
So, before we get this rocking and rolling, we got the final huddles out there on the court right now. Panthers defending the right, shooting to the left. The Thunder's defending left, shooting to the right. If that's confusing for you, Thunder go there, Panther go there. So, we got Mark in the jump circle alongside with Ethan Kerr, sporting his colors on the left. Jump ball has gone up. Ethan able to get a hand on that one, but goes to Elijah instead. And Titus will bring this one out the other way. Titus on that right side will be met up, but able to get that one off to Mark. Mark down low. Sean on the baseline. Shot goes up and scores right out the back. Going to bring the Panthers up with the first 2 points of the evening. Stewart held up there on the arm will be the call. Titus Bailey, the first foul of the night early on in the game. For some reason I can't write on this paper. For some reason. Whistle's blown. Number 4 on the foul. That will be Mark. 2 fouls right off the bat. 7:38 on the clock and ticking. Stewart going to bring this one into the offensive zone. Bouncing that one down to Ethan. Ethan on the left side, pressured up by Mark and Noah. Able to get a pick made. Back out top it goes. Shot by Stewart for 3. Scores! Brings that lead into the palms of the Thunders. Mark going to bring this one out for the Panthers. Outside of his crease is Maddox. Able to get that one over to Titus. Titus on that right wing for 3. Little overshot on that one. Goes off Sean into the hands of Kerr. And Kerr will bring this one out for Calgary. My bad. He'll give it off to Stewart. Stewart's going to bring this one out for Calgary. Over towards that right side. Throws that pass down. Noah able to get a hand on that one, but bobbled up. Stewart able to keep possession of that one. Bringing that one back over to Caleb. Roderick on the right side. Shot a little too far left. With that rebound, Ethan with that shot. Not able to send that one home. Sean able to take possession of that one over to Titus and then to Mark. Mark going to bring this one out, favoring the left side of the court. Eyes looking right, though. Able to shoot that one down low in the paint, but Ethan Curry able to bring this one out the other way. 3-on-1. Mark there to make his life difficult. Shot and scored. 5-0 now the score in favor of the Thunder. Sean scored the first point. Mark going to bring this one down. Cuts over towards that left side. Tries to bamboozle the defense. Able to get past 2, but not able to get past the third man. Shot by Titus. Hits that shelf. Comes back down. Titus with his own rebound out off to the right side of that paint. Draws that foul right out of the pocket of Caleb Maddox. Titus Bailey with 2 shots. First shot is good. Brings his team within 2. 6:06 on the clock. Shot goes up, hits the right side of that shelf and pops down. Ethan Kerr there with that rebound, finding his way over to Stuart Hochstetter. Stewart over towards that left side, able to find Maddox. Looks towards that left side, able to get that one down to Roderick on that left corner, able to pop that one into the middle. Kerr there outside that left side of the paint. Pops free. Titus Bailey there possessing that one, able to take this one out to that free throw line and will continue on towards that left side to drive into the offensive zone. Able to get past Stewart. Roderick there to meet him, but shot goes up by Titus. Able to get that one on net, but not able to send that one home. Caleb Maddox on the arm, so it'll be an inbound for Titus Bailey on the baseline. Sean made a 2-pointer, and then Titus made a free throw. Mark down low on that baseline. Shot goes up. Not able to draw that block out of him, but rebound is controlled by the defense. Stewart over to Caleb on that right side. Able to bounce that one down. Ethan outside that paint. Shot goes up for 2. Scores! Makes it 7-5, or 7-3. .5-11 and ticking. Titus Bailey there with that shot. A little overdone. Mark there with that shot. Not able to send that secondary home. Maybe the third will be good. He goes for the third. Shot and scores. Timeout by the Calgary Thunder. 30-second timeout. 4:56 on the clock. I let that run off a little too much. But we got a 5-7 game here. Panthers down by 2. Titus made a free throw. Sean made the first 2. Titus made a free throw after that. And then Mark made another 2 after, making it 5. Panthers and Thunder just coming out of the gate, just going, just head down, pure basketball going on in the court. A little bit of foul trouble early on, but that's to be expected in this pace of a game. 4:56 on the clock, 2-point differential. Stewart able to get that one over, but Josh Frano bobbles that one. That will give the Panthers an offensive chance. Titus able to get that one over, but not able to complete that pass to Noah as it trickles out of bounds. 4:45 on the clock, 2-point differential. Frano able to get that one back over to Maddox. Bouncing that one over to Stewart. Stewart able to over to Kerr, but Kerr not able to solidify that pass to Roderick. We'll bring this one out the other way for the Panthers. Mark here with it. Mark made up by Maddox. Mark over towards that left side, lobs out one into the left corner. Titus Bailey on that baseline, able to get that one down to Hronacek, and shot goes up by Sean, but not able to send that one home. Mark down low, shoots. Hits that far side of the rim and falls down. Caleb Maddox there with that rebound, giving that one over to Stewart. 4:08 and ticking. Bouncing that one over towards that left side. Frano able to get that one into Roderick. Roderick going to bring this one out and around to that left wing. Maddox at the top of the bubble will drive in with that Euro step. Not able to send that one down into the bucket as Elijah Toth there controlling that rebound. Sean passing to Mark. Mark over towards that right side. Titus Bailey inside the zone. Able to get that one over to Elijah Toth with a shot. And another 2 points on the board for the Panthers. Tying that one up 7 apiece. Frano here able to get that one out to the offensive zone. And that one will fall out and out of bounds. 3:25 on the clock. 7-7 is the score. As the ball trickled out of bounds from the sideline rather than the baseline, that's where it'll be inbounded. Mark here favors that right side. Caleb there to keep pace with him. Titus able to set that pick, giving him a little bit of leeway, but Frano there keeps possession and causes the turnover into the hands of Caleb. Caleb into the zone, into the paint, shot goes up and scores. Maddox goes down hard, but he does get the 2 points and draws the foul. Elijah out there hungry for that block. Looks like he'll be all right. They could redo the straps onto the back of that, but I think they're just going to leave that padding sit there for some off-the-wall reason. Caleb Maddox with his one and only free throw, able to send that one in to make it a 3-point play. 10-7 now the score, 3 minutes and ticking. Titus Bailey looking towards that left side, able to find Mark outside that left corner, able to take that one inside the 3-point line. Finding Sean outside the paint, shot goes up, hits the shelf, comes down. Toth there with that rebound. Secondary rebound also controlled by Toth, goes off the hands of Noah and out to Stewart. Stewart bringing this one out for the Thunder. Hitting that right wing and slowing things up. Takes this one out top of the dome, able to find his way over to Kerr on that left wing. Takes this one for a walk around the dog park. 3-point shot by Ethan Kerr. Scores! Makes it 13-7. Here comes Mark out for the Panthers. Down by 6. Able to find his way over to Titus. Titus Bailey on that right wing, able to send that one back into the middle. Mark bobbles that one up, and Stewart's going to bring this one out the other way. Lobs that one down. Caleb Maddox down low. Shoots this one up and scores, making it 15-7. Here comes Mark. Mark taking this one over towards that left side, able to get around the defense, finding his way down to the baseline. Shot goes up for that layup and will just tread the gauntlet, making it a 9-15 game. Stewart able to find his way over to Caleb Maddox. Frano there giving him a little shoulder love. Able to bounce that one down. Ethan Kerr down low, able to send that one up, answering the Panthers 2 with 2 of his own. Mark here with it. 9-17 is the score in favor of the Thunder. Mark here able to take this one over towards that left side. Roderick there meeting him in that left corner, able to send that one up top of the dome. Titus Bailey there dribbling that one into the paint, but block is called. Looks like Caleb Maddox the guilty party. That'll be his 3rd of the evening. Substitution is called. Number 14, Josh Copeland, coming on to play in the spot of Caleb Maddox. 1:07 on the clock. Finding its way over to Mark on that right wing, able to send that one back down to Titus. Titus down low on that baseline will bring this one out and around. Trying to find a little bit of room. Copeland there trying to pressure him up, but here comes Mark. Mark called on the travel. I'm going to say that ball didn't hit that ground whenever he took his second step. 54 seconds on the clock. Stewart able to get that one over to Roderick. I'm a little too far zoomed in. Here's Roderick bringing this into the offensive zone, able to get that one up off the paint. Frano with that shot, not able to send that one home. Ethan Kerr down on that baseline will try to bring this one out and around. Pressured up by Noah. Frano able to get that one over to Stewart. Stewart on that left wing will bring this one out top and find a little bit of leadway as the 35-second marker is hit over towards that right side. Copeland here with it on that right wing, able to send that one down low. It goes off Titus, and Curry able to bring that one into possession on the right corner. The ball hits that bit, out of bounds line, and it will be coming up Panther ball. Titus Bailey inbounding this one. Taking possession is Mark. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Mark takes his time. Copeland there to meet him up. And he'll drive on towards that right side. No, they're setting a pick. Frano there picking him up where Copeland left off down that baseline. Drives, able to get that one over to Sean, but it will ricochet off him and out of bounds. 9.7 seconds remaining. And the point differential is 8. Took a while to load that math in, but you know. Curry able to get that one down low. Sean there swatting that one away. 3.1 second remaining, and Sean looking to leave the building, but there's still basketball to be played. 3.1 second. I'll keep the scoreboard in frame for reference. Ethan Curry able to get that one in. Stewart down low. 1 second remaining. Copeland not able to get that shot off in time. Panthers at the end of one have a 9-17 game on their hands. Their work's cut out for them. And yeah. So. I'm just doing something behind the scene. Don't mind me. Oh, this is difficult to do when everything shakes. All right, so Panthers, very vigilant as ever on their offense. Their defense looking very crisp as well. Their shot percentage not as handsome as they'd like it to be. Perhaps that's something that they can focus more on rather than their passing plays. But the passing is very crisp so far. Very few turnovers. Something to note from the girls' game, just the blown passes can lead into offensive chances for the other team. So you got to make sure you keep those passes tight. Make sure they have a purpose. If there's an easy pass to make, that leads to a scoring opportunity. Always take the easiest pass, as that has the lowest risk. But sometimes where there's no risk, there is no reward. So you always have to keep that in mind. Frano going to be inbounding this one. Stewart going to take control. Thunder shooting right, Panther shooting left. Stewart able to get that one over to Roderick. Copeland looking to set a pick, but gains possession instead. Mark able to get a hand on that one from Copeland's pass. Copeland sends that one free and will go out on the baseline. Panther ball in the offensive zone. Right there is a testament to what I was saying earlier, where a blown pass can lead the other way. That one will go off Ethan Kerr. Panther ball is same position. Throws out one out top. Here's Mark with it. Going to bring this one over towards that right side. Stopped up at the top of the bubble, able to bring this one out and around and about. Copeland there trying to keep pace with him, not able to do so. On that baseline, shot goes up from Mark, not able to send that one home. Elijah getting hands around a check as well, but coming down with this one is the Thunder's defense. Roderick being the player named. Stewart here taking possession, looks over towards that left side, finds Kerr. Kerr takes this one down, but pass is intercepted by Mark. Bob with this one free. Copeland able to bring this one down, swallows that one up, finding Stewart with that pass, and Stewart will come out the other way. Stewart takes his time, lets his team side up. Ethan Kerr here taking possession on that left wing. Will take a few steps and take that three-point shot. Hits the near side of the rim. Horanacek fighting for that one. Jump ball is called, coming out Panther ball on the baseline. Score still 9-17, the same way we started this second quarter of play. Yeah. Only one man on the Thunder side actually getting fouls, and that being Caleb Maddock. That also being why he's on the bench to start the second. You don't want him to foul out too early on in the game. That pass going off the defense will be out of bounds, so the Panthers will have an inbound. Titus Bailey here. Roderick there to say hello. Able to get that one over to Mark. Mark on that left side. Able to bring this one out towards the wing. Out top it goes, but Copeland there picking that one up and steals that one away into the paint. Shoots a little bit too hard against that backboard. Frano with that rebound, able to send that one up, but not able to send that one home. Goes off on Mark, and out and around, Stewart taking possession for the Thunder. Stewart over towards that right side. Roderick there taking possession on that right wing. Noah jabbing at that one, but not able to make contact. Ethan Kerr looks to take this one out top, but stops up, and he'll continue on to the top. Finding his way over to Stewart across that crease. Stewart onward to Copeland. Back over to Stewart on that left wing. Takes a step out to the three-point line. Court wide pass over to Roderick at top of the point. Well, he will bring this one over to Stewart. Back over to Roderick on that right wing. Fakes the three. Goes over to Frano on that right inner corner, and back out top it will go. Over towards that right corner. Frano able to take this one in towards the paint. Throws that one out top. Copeland with 2-point shot. Not able to send that one in. And that one will be coming out off the defense. 5:45 on the clock. 9:17 is the score. And the Panthers defense looking a little shaky from the pressure just applied by the Calvary Thunder. Able to send this one out top. Here's Copeland with it over towards that right side. Stewart taking possession. Stewart over towards that left side, finding Roderick, able to get that one furthermore over towards that left side. Frano with that shot over the shoulder, and not quite able to send that bucket. Chucking. Here comes Mark out the other way. Mark taking this one over towards that left side, cuts back to the right, finding Titus with that pass deep on the right wing. Titus losing possession, but Mark will pick that one up out top of the point. Over towards that right side, able to get that pass over towards that right wing. Tries to throw that one down to Toth, but not able to contain that one. Kerr in trouble in his own corner, but he will break free from Elijah's reign. Stewart here, taking his time. Over towards that right side for three. Not able to send that one home. I missed what that foul was. He should get 3 shots if he was outside the three-point line. We don't have any player with a single-digit number. He only held up one hand, but now that I'm thinking that through, it makes sense. First shot, not able to send that one home. Secondary is good. And for his third. It is also good. Whenever it comes to free throws and foul shots, you get as many free throws as your shot would have been worth. He was outside the three-point line, so his shot would have counted for 3 points if that had gone in, but he was fouled. So he gets 3 free throws in the process. Titus Bailey with a beautiful 2-pointer. They're making it 11-19 with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter of play. Here's Stewart controlling the offense. Panthers playing a high 3-2 formation. Ethan Kerr able to break through the defense. Shot goes up and draws the foul. I believe that's on Elijah Toth. Elijah Toth on the arm. That'll be his second of the evening. Ethan Kerr has a chance for 2. Makes his first. Makes it a 20-11 game. Secondary, also good. Just a carbon copy of his first shot. Proves effective. Looks like Nate's going to substitute in here. He's at the scorekeeper's table, ready to go. Mark here taking this into the offensive zone, drives over towards that left side, hits that left corner, and will be stopped up by the defense, able to find Titus out top of the bout. Copeland there to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't try anything. Tries to get around Copeland. The pick failed, but Mark able to take possession out top of the dome. Noah Wilson there with that pick. Mark there with that shot. Will draw the foul on Ethan Kerr. Looks like Nate's going to be substituting in for Mark, so he's not quite allowed to move yet. Marks first hits that shelf and comes back down. Elijah Toth's going to be going off. Nate's going to take his spot in the forward position. Elijah in a little bit of foul trouble. It's only the first half, though. It's to be expected. There with that shot. Mark makes a secondary, bringing his team to a total of 12. Stewart there, met up by Mark, able to get that one over. Noah Wilson there making Ethan Kerr's life difficult. Ethan able to get it into the zone. Roderick down low inside the paint. Titus Bailey able to get a hand on that ball, knocking it loose, but Roderick, vigilant as ever, brings that one back into the possession for the Thunder. Stewart there taking possession, going to take this one out and around town. Stewart over towards that left side. Ethan Kerr there picking that one up. Kerr able to get that one back out top. Copeland taking his time, finding his way over to Stewart. I bit my tongue. Stewart on that right wing, able to get that one in. Roderick out top of the paint, able to find his way back out top to Copeland. Tries to force that pass in low. Kerr's intended pass gets off Wilson. Travel is called off of Ethan, and that one will be coming out Panther ball. Elijah Toth coming back in. Nate's going to take a seat on the bench. Looks like Coach Mandrell just needed a few words with the big man on campus. 2:51 and ticking. Panthers down 12-21 against the Thunder here in the second quarter of play. Mark here over towards that left side, able to find his way over to Titus and then into Sean. Sean turns, shoots, swatted away by Ethan Kerr. Ethan Kerr coming out with aggression in his footstep. All alone down low, will shoot this one up and score. Making it a total of 23 for the Thunder. 2:25 remaining in the second quarter of play. 23 now for the Thunder, 12 for the Panthers. Here comes Mark out the other way. Looks like Copeland's going to be called for the foul, and it'll be Panther ball in the offensive zone. That's Copeland's first foul of the night. Copeland will be substituting out along the side of, I believe that to be Frano. I should have let that clock run a little bit. Mark here with it. Out top the crease looks to be Aaron. Mark able to get around that one. Shot goes up for three. Hits that rim, comes down. Elijah Toth able to get a hand on that one, but wrestled with that one. Looks to be Cole Kaiser, and that one will be a jump ball. Thunder ball coming out of the zone. Elijah Toth, a few words to the referee. Not sure what was exchanged there, but given Elijah's track record with referees, it probably wasn't something kind. Stewart over towards that right side. Roderick picking that one up. Kaiser looking to take control of that one. Takes that one out top. Aaron over towards that left side. Stewart bounces that one down. Kerr on that baseline, back out top. Stewart on that left wing, able to bring that one back down to the baseline. Kerr goes across the crease, up with a shot. Kaiser not able to send that one home, and that one is brought down into the possession of the Panthers. Mark coming out the other way, pressured up by Roderick, and then picked up by Aaron. Mark will slow things down a little bit and give me a chance to breathe, thankfully. Pass intended for Elijah Toth, not quite able to be met and controlled. 1:30 on the clock, 23 for the Thunder, 12 for the Panthers. And it looks like Aaron here is going to inbound this ball. Stewart over towards that left side. Kerr going to pick that one up on that left wing, able to bring this one back out top. Kaiser able to get that one over towards that right side. Stewart going to bring this inside that three-point line, and then back over to Kaiser. Goes court wide over to Aaron. Aaron fakes that shot, goes over to Kerr instead on that left wing. He's going to take this one out top of the bubble. Here's Kaiser over towards that right side. Stewart there going to take his possession on the right wing, and bring this one back out top. Aaron for three. Scores! 26 now for the Thunder, and a beautiful shot by number 24 in the black and red. Mark able to get that one over towards that right side. Titus with that shot, not able to send that three-pointer home. Goes down into the hands of Stewart. Stewart going to break out the other way. Three Panthers defensemen back, and they're able to block that one up. I think that was fair game, but the referee says otherwise, and that one will be on Noah Wilson. Oh, Mark pushed from behind the call. It looks like RJ is going to come on to play his spot. That's Mark's second foul of the game. 41.2 seconds remaining in this quarter of play. Stewart there making his first free throw. RJ's going to come onto the court. 3, 5. Yeah, they got 5. Mark's already on the bench. Shot goes up. Stewart's secondary shot goes in. 38, 37, 36, 35. Here comes Titus Bailey out the other way to quarterback the play. Titus over towards that left side, able to tread over there, goes off the foot of Stewart and down. RJ going to pick that one up because it's off the Calvary team. It is not an over and back. Titus able to travel on over towards that left side, goes off of him, and all right, they're going to say that went off the defense. Aaron's pressure forces Titus to bobble it, and must have went off of Roderick and out of bounds. RJ going to be the one inbounding this one, sporting the number 25 in the gray jersey. RJ able to get that one over to Titus. Titus on that left inner wing. 12 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7.6 on the clock. 24, Aaron called on the block, that being his first of the evening. RJ going to take control of this one on the inbound. Throws that one over to Titus. That one will trickle out of bounds, off the bounds, 6.8 seconds on the clock. And it will be an inbound on the baseline. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No shot. They're going to say that one was after the buzzer, and that is the end of the first half of play. Panthers at 12, Thunder at 28. We'll take an 8-minute intermission, and we'll be back ready to rock and roll here shortly. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put up the timer. We got about a minute left until we jump back into the action here. So far, the fouls really even. 16 fouls on both sides of the court. Right now, the foul leaders are Caleb Maddox for the Thunder. Mark for the Panthers have 3. Elijah Toth has 2. Titus Bailey, Josh Copeland, Ethan Kerr, and Aaron Hogirl have 1. So as we get ready to rock and roll once again, we'll switch sides and party on. Panthers are going to be inbounding this one. Sends that one over to Sean Hronacek. And bring this one with blazing speed over towards that right side. Hits that right inner corner, down that baseline, treads in. Almost able to get past Frano. Mark there with that rebound, able to send that one up and in. Let me reset the score. 28-14 is the score currently. I forgot if I hit the A button, it resets the score. Stewart able to get that over towards that right side, driving in. Caleb Maddox there with that shot and sending that one in, answering the Panthers 2 points with 2 of his own, making it 30-14. 7:30 on the clock and ticking. Coming down out of his own end, Titus Bailey going to be the one quarterbacking the play. Drives over towards that right side, stopped up for 3. A little too far left and a little too short. Goes off Roderick and out of bounds. Panther ball in the offensive zone. 7:15 on the clock. Titus Bailey going to be the one inbounding this one. Sends that one over to Sean Hronacek on that left side. Inside that left wing, able to shoot that one up for 2. Sean able to get his own rebound, shot up, and scores, making it 16-30. Panthers a little lackadaisical ending that first half of play. Sure, Coach Mandrell addressed that promptly in the locker room during the intermission. Ethan Kerr looks for that 3-point shot, but will slow things down. Take that shot once more and go over towards that right side. Stopped up, giving that back over to Maddox, over towards Frano on that left side, able to find Stewart on that left wing. Shot goes up for 3, a little too short into the left. Titus Bailey able to bring this one up. Gonna chuck that one over to Mark. Mark bringing this one down with 1 to beat. Maddox there keeping pressure all the way. Mark trapped up in that right corner. Able to send that one careening over to the free throw line. Top down low. Bailey with that shot. Bailey with that 2-point bucket. Coming out the other way, here's Stewart with it. Stewart over towards that right side. Ethan Kerr here at the right wing for 3. Hits that shelf, comes down, goes off Mark. Keeping that one alive is Mark, able to find his way over to Bailey. Bailey going to bring this one down and slow things up a bit. Panthers down by 12 here in the third. Over towards that right side, drives in. Stopped up, able to get that one over to Noah. Noah Wilson able to trying to chuck that one down low, but bobbled up by the defense, and Stewart will bring this one out for the Thunder. Favoring the right side of the court, will take his time. Stewart here over towards that right side, finds Roderick. Noah Wilson there to say hello. Caleb Maddox setting that pick. Gets him a little bit of leadway. Receiving that pass from Roderick, finds his way over to Frano for 2. Frano able to send that one home. It makes it 32-18. Titus Bailey bringing this into the zone. 5:20 remaining in the third quarter of play. They're going to call Noah Wilson for setting the pick. He didn't move his feet. I think it was legal, but Noah Wilson with his first foul of the game. The start? Clock didn't start. Frano able to get that one over towards that right side. Ethan Curry able to bring this one up, taking this one down that right side. Back out top. Caleb Maddox able to drive past the defense. Travel is called. All right, sure. 5:04 on the clock. And there's a few calls I don't really agree with. Sean Hronacek bringing this one out of his own zone. Favoring that right side. Hits that right in the corner down on the baseline. Shot goes up and scores. Stewart, full timeout by the Calvary Thunder. 4:48 on the clock. I don't know. Noah? I think Noah just fouled.
No, who's on the 2 shot?
No, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. The Thunder coming out hot and heavy, not as hot as they were in the first half of play. The Panthers really just trying to match that intensity on offense as well as defense. It could be the differential in the lineup out there, as there is Aaron, number 24, as well as Cole Kaser, number 23, not on the court. That could have a differentiation in how they play in the offensive zone. They were very pass-heavy to end that first half, and it seems like they've slowed down a little bit, and the Panthers are getting the better end of those chances as the result. So, if the Panthers keep it up, they can bring this back. They're down by 12. That is, it's not impossible, I'll put it that way. It's not the most ideal in the world, but it's not the most impossible. Thunder inbound on their own defensive zone. From the left side, Frena's going to bring this one in. I'm controlling it now. Stewart over to Kerr. Kerr on that left wing will take this one down that left side. Able to get this one back out top. Maddox with that shot. Will not be able to send that three-pointer home. Goes off Roderick into that right corner, brings this one out to the wing, and out top, court wide that pass goes. Freno lobs that one down low. Ethan Kerr on that left wing will bring this one back out top. Takes that shot, goes in. Stewart with that one. Shot hits that front lip of the rim and comes down. Hornacek there with that rebound control, and will bring this one out under his own volition. I forgot to set the clock. I'm sorry. 4:12 on the clock. Titus over towards that left side, able to bring this one inside that three-point line. Shot goes up. A little too far gone. Goes off Elijah Toth and out of bounds. That'll give the clock some time to speed up. 4:03 and frozen. 12 points, still the difference. Stewart over towards that right side. Takes this one over to Ethan Kerr on that left. Able to take that one down low. Caleb uses his face to try to keep that one over. And that one will be passed over to Freno for the total tally being 34 for the Thunder. Hornacek fakes, goes over towards that left side for three. Titus Bailey from downtown, not able to send that one home. Ethan Kerr able to get a hand on that one, knocked free by Mark, and that one will be brought out by the Calvary Thunder. Stewart here, number 5, takes possession. Over towards that right side, finds Roderick. Ethan on that right corner, brings this one out top. Throws that one court wide, down low, Stewart shoots, scores. 2 more points, making it 36-20. Titus Bailey over towards that left side, able to find its way down to Hornacek on that baseline. Shot goes up, hits a little too far forward, goes off of Noah Wilson, but they're going to say that one hit the defense rather. 2:58 on the clock. Here's Titus Bailey with the inbound. Able to get that one in, but Ethan Kerr able to pick that one off. Takes this one out the other way. Shot goes up, and it will be controlled by the Panthers. Mark takes this one out the other way. Titus Bailey all alone, shoots and scores. Beautiful defensive read, turns into a beautiful offensive chance. 2:38 on the clock in this third quarter of play. Over towards that right side, taking possession, Roderick. Over to Ethan on that right side, able to get that one down low. Maddox with a shot. Elijah Toth with a beautiful block from behind. Caleb Maddox has a foot out of bounds and will be coming out Panther ball. You don't see too many clean blocks like that from behind the guy's back and it not be called shot interference. Towards that left side, Titus Bailey with a shot for three. Scores! The misfired buzzer. She was just trying to start the time. The whistle's blown. They're going to correct the score on the scoreboard. 2 minutes is frozen. 3-point shot for Titus Bailey. I have the correct score, and so does she. All right. Inbound for the team that last had possession, which is the Calvary Thunder. And we'll play on 1:55 and ticking in the third quarter of play. Ethan able to get that one down low. Caleb. All right, we just dropped signal for some off-the-wall reason. Stewart approaches that three-point line, looking for that three-point shot, but Maddox able to bring Bring that one over to Frano, off to the left side. Ethan Kerr throws that one up and into the paint, brought out by the Panthers. They're going to call the travel on Mark. 1:02 remaining in the third quarter. Panthers down 25-38. Pass goes in. Roderick with that shot. It's a little shallow on that one and picked up by Mark. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Titus Bailey here on that left side will bring this one in past Caleb. Loses possession on that one, and Sean Hronchek able to keep that one inbounds, but picked up by Roderick. 41, 40, 19, 18, 37, 36, 35, 34. Here's Roderick over on that right side. Able to find his way over to Ethan Kerr. Takes that shot, goes over towards that left side instead for two. Long distance 2-point call, not able to be connected. Hronchek there with that possession. Takes that one over to Titus Bailey. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Towards that left side, Hronchek in towards the baseline with that pass shot, goes up by Mark and scores. Nearing the end of this third quarter of play. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Panthers 27, Thunder at 38. I don't know why we dropped off signal just halfway through that quarter, but it seems to be all spiffy-jiffy now. Well, Panthers only down by 11. They closed that gap by 1 at the end of, from the beginning of that first, the third quarter of play. They were down by 12. Now they're down by 11. Slowly bringing it back. Let's see what they can do here in the fourth quarter play. Very few fouls in that quarter. I don't think there was any, if I'm correct. I don't remember marking off that sheet at all. And yeah, there's a lot of traveling called, a lot of carries called. And yeah, we'll see. Calvary right now has the lead. They can just ride out this cushion. All you got to do is coast it out. Just keep the pace of the Panthers, and they can easily take this one home. But the Panthers aren't going to go down without a fight, I can say that much. Thunder shooting left, Panthers shooting right. We got 8 minutes on the clock, and let's party on. Stewart taking his time for three. Trying to start off the quarter on the right foot, misses that shot. ElijahTott getting a hand on that one. They're going to call Copeland on the foul. And that'll be his second of the evening, first of the half. Hronchek down low. Shot goes up outside the paint. Wilson able to get that back over to Hronchek, and that one will be called. 2 shots in the process. 32 on the arm. That'll be Ethan Kerr. That's his second of the game. First of the quarter. First of the half, my bad. First shot goes high and dry. Secondary. Hits that shelf and comes down, goes off Ethan Kerr into the hands of Roderick. Roderick going to bring this one out for the guys in black. Handling that one off to Stewart. Stewart here with it, will take his time. Over towards that right side, able to find his way over to Copeland. Copeland for three. Not able to sink that one down. And that one will come down to the hands of Wilson, then over to Hronchek. Towards that left side, able to get that pass off to Bailey. We're there with that three-point shot from downtown. Boom goes the dynamite. Brings his team within 8. Titus, are you watching the game?
No, I'm doing stuff.
Stewart here with it, able to take that one over towards that left side. Ethan Kerr outside that left wing. Looks towards that left side. Shot goes up. Not able to send that one home. Was a shot from Roderick. Looks like he's going to say that one. The referee's dictating that one went off of Copeland there in the corner. It will be Panther inbound on the baseline. 6:50 and ticking. Hronchek over towards that left side for three. Bailey here with the shot. Another one! Holy smoke! 2 back-to-back 6 unanswered points for Titus Bailey and the Slippery Rock Panthers. Stewart here over towards that right side. Roderick outside that right wing trying to take this one out top of the bubble and pop it, but not able to do so. Panthers defense vigilant as ever. Able to get that one over. Frano with a 2-point shot. Not long distance call. Not able to be made. Franchek able to take this one under his own volition. Favors that left side of the court. Takes us into the offensive zone. Same play. Fakes that shot. Takes it towards that left side. They're going to call him on the travel. That's not the right call. All right. Titus on the travel. Okay. Stewart towards that left side. Bounces that one down to Kerr. Goes off mark and out of bounds. Should remain black ball. Kerr to the right. Able to find his way over towards that left wing. Goes court wide with that pass. Copeland with that 2-point shot. My bad. And the failed attempt will be controlled by Elijah Toth. Kratacek going to bring this one out. Towards that left side, finding Titus Bailey for 3. A little far on that one. Elijah Toth down low. Shoots that one up, hits the rim twice and down. Mark able to get a hand on that one and swat it away. Ball inbound on the floor. They're going to call Ethan Kerr on the foul. Timeout by... They don't have possession. Are they allowed to call a timeout? Caleb Maddox going to come in for Ethan Kerr. Ethan Kerr with his 3rd foul of the game, 2nd of the half. 5:38 or 5:37 on the clock. 38-33 is the score in favor of the Thunder. The result of that foul, since there was no shot being processed or attempted, it will just be an inbound on the baseline. Neither team being in the bonus, so no free throws will be rewarded, and it'll just be a Slippery Rock inbound on the Thunder baseline. Yeah. It was a very good game. I didn't expect it to be this close coming into today. I thought it was going to be a blowout one way or the other, but both teams showing their mettle out there on the court, showing what they're worth, how sharp their blade is. Just getting into the nitty and gritty of the game. Ethan Kerr getting very aggressive underneath the rim, causing a few fouls in his name. 3 total, 2 overall. Right now, nobody's in real immediate danger of fouling out. There are 3 players with 3 fouls, that being Caleb Maddox, number 3, Ethan Kerr, number 32. And then for the Panthers side of things, Mark, number 4, of course, he has 3 on his back. But that's coming into the first half. He hasn't fouled in the second half at all. So that's always something to be noted. Titus Bailey here on the baseline, going to inbound that one over to Elijah. Elijah just takes command, but he's going to get called on the foul. And Elijah wants an explanation. Elijah goes up for the shot. They're going to call him on the charge, and that one will be coming out. .530 and ticking. Stewart over towards that left side. Ethan Kerr steps in the 3-point line and will step right back out. Over towards that right side. Maddox getting a hand on that one and eventually will possess that one. Not called for the double dribble. Pass goes over towards that left side. Picked up. Frano able to get that one over towards that left side. Roderick fakes that shot. Will go for it instead. Almost able to send that one home, but Hranacek will take that one down low. I'll call him as I see him, and I will relay any official call your way. Titus Bailey for 3. Scores! Boom! Goes the dynamite. 36 now for the Panthers, 38 overall for the Thunder. 4:50 remaining in this 4th quarter of play, and we have a 1-shot differential. Stewart takes his time up towards the line. He treads. Able to get that one over to Maddox on the right side. Pass from Roderick short on that shot. Hranacek there ready for that one. Ethan Kerr able to knock that one loose. Able to get that one over towards that right side. Roderick there taking possession and will take his time outside of the bubble. He goes. Stewart there with it. Going to hand that one off to Maddox, and he will get that one back over to Stewart at the top at the point. Stewart over towards that right side, finding Kerr. Kerr on that right wing, or the left wing, my bad. We'll give that one over to Frano. Out top it goes to Maddox. Bouncing that one down to Stewart on that right side. We'll take this one out and around town. Passing that one across the court over to Frano. Frano on that left inner corner. Shot goes up. Almost able to send that one home as it hits the rim twice, and Elijah Toth will take that one down. Timeout called by the Slippery Rock Panthers. 1 minute timeout to be exact. And The score now 36-38. Panthers bringing this one back. Titus Bailey, namely one of the main point getters right now. Past 9 points for the Panthers, just coming up in his name. Showing the worth of 21 on the back of his jersey out there on the court. We got 4 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock in the remainder of this game. And it's intense. Say Elijah Toth looks like he was very disgruntled whenever that charging call was made. So that might be able to get under his skin. It might not be. Whether it does or doesn't will, in fact, the end of this game. Will affect the end of this game. Whenever he gets hot-headed, he's bound to take more fouls, as anyone is. I believe at one point that was Ethan Kerr on the other side of things. Whenever he would get more aggressive in his play, you're always bound to make more mistakes whenever you start speeding up the pace of anything, namely this game in this current situation. 4 minutes, 3 seconds, as I've said before, remaining in the game. Panthers inbound on their own baseline. Very tight-knot game. Very entertaining. We'll play on. Hronacek sends this one over to Bailey. Bailey going to bring this one down. Caleb Maddox there to pressure and breathe down his neck. Titus Bailey, shot goes up and foul is called. Caleb Maddox, the guilty party. 1 foul away from fouling out of this game. First foul of the half. Because of the process of the shot, Titus Bailey will get 2. First one near side, a little to the left, not much, but it was enough to stop it from going in. Copeland coming in place of Maddox. Secondary shot goes up, hits that rim, comes down. Ethan Kerr there taking possession of that one and will bring this one out is Stewart. 3:45 and ticking. Copeland there with possession. Throws that over towards that right side. Ethan Kerr there bringing that one up. Gets that one over off Frano and into the hands of Stewart. Stewart going to bring this one out and around the dog park for a walk. Takes his time assessing situation. Finds Copeland on that right wing. Deep on the right wing. Gets that one across the court. Frano back out top. Stewart for 3. Sends that one home, and that one will result with a 41st tally mark on the board. Sean Hronacek able to bring that one over towards that left side. Markins, that left inner corner, going to bring this one out and around. They didn't call him on the travel this time around, but it was there. Sean with a shot. Sean with a 2-point bucket. Going to bring this one right out the other way. The Thunder looking for a little aggression in their offensive play. Stewart there taking it calm as ever. Stewart looks left, goes right instead. Copeland there with that one. Going to fake that shot, go right. Going to be coming out the other way. They're going to call Roderick on the interference. They didn't signal what the foul was, but it was on Roderick. So that's his first of the game. Able to get that one over to Titus Bailey. The pass from Sean. Copeland able to check Titus there in his defensive zone. Causes him to lose possession. Here comes Hronacek out the other way on that right wing. Will drive into the baseline. 2 points made by Sean at the end of that play. Are they not going to call that one good? He was still being interfered with. They're going to call for the push. They're going to give him a good bucket. All right. That's Stewart's first foul of the game. He'll have a chance to make it a tie ball game here. First and only hits that shelf and comes down. There comes Stewart out the other way. Thunder still lead by 1. Still a 1 point or a 1 shot differential. Frano able to get that one over to Roderick on that left side. He's going to bring this one out to the top and take his time. Roderick over towards that right side, able to find Stewart. Takes the 3-point shot and will take a few steps. Goes over towards that right side. Inside the 3-point line. Foul is called. They're going to call Titus Bailey on the arm. Titus Bailey has gone about 2 games without taking a foul. Tonight he has 2. Ethan Kerr going to be the one inbounding this one. 2:06 on the clock. Here's Stewart with it. Over towards that right side. Copeland taking possession of that one. Looks towards that right side. Misses the pass to Roderick. Hits him in the feet with that pass. And Roderick expressing his dissatisfaction with that play. Gronchek here taking this one, and he's going to take this one down the court. Able to get Stewart there, keeping possession on him, able to get inside that three-point line. Down on that baseline, shot goes up, hits that shelf and comes down. Mark able to get a hand on that one, knocking that one free. Toth with a shot. Toth scores! 42 Panthers, 41 Thunder here nearing the end of the game. 1:30 on the clock and ticking. Here's Stewart over towards that right side. Roderick directing traffic. Looks towards that right side, able to get that pick by Copeland. Copeland taking that pass, able to take that one back out top. Farino over to Stewart. Shot! Scores! 44-42 now the score. 2-point differential, 1:13 on the clock and ticking. Sean Hronacek bringing this one out the other way with fire in his footstep and aggression in his heart. Towards that left side, finds Mark on that left inner wing. Gonna go for that shot up against Ethan. Mark gets his own rebound, throws that one up once more. 1 minute remaining. Mark able to get that one down low. Shot hits that rim, comes back out the other way. Here comes Stewart out of his own end, favoring that right side of the court. Will stop up and take his time as the Thunder have the lead. They have no rush in their dictionary. Copeland throws that back out to the top and swatted away by Noah Wilson. And that will freeze the clock. 42.2 seconds remaining. 2 points is the difference here for the Thunder. They're going to be the lead horse in the race. Caleb Maddox going to come in, and Copeland's going to take a seat on the bench. Inbound right in front of the Calvary bench is the inbound. Caleb going to throw that one out top. Stewart going to take possession of that one. They got a pressure right here and now if they're going to bring this one back in grasp. And they're going to call Noah Wilson on the push. 36.7 seconds on the clock. That right there is Noah's second foul of the night. That one will just go back right out of bounds. 36.7 seconds remaining. 2 points still the difference. Here's Caleb with the inbound. Giving that one over to Stewart. Stewart taking his time. I'm going to call Titus Bailey on the foul. That's his third of the night. Caleb Maddox here going to inbound this one. Throws that one over there. Timeout called by the Calvary Thunder. We got 33.3 seconds on the clock. And this game went from blazing speeds of fire to about a snail race in the drop of a hat. 12 seconds have expired off that clock, and it took us 3 minutes to get there. Both teams highly anticipating which team's going to come out the victor. Will it be the Panthers, or will it be the visiting team, the Thunder? No matter which, we have a really good turnout tonight in the crowd. Normally we don't have quite this many people, but tonight is a night to remember. Caleb Maddox going to be inbounding there on the sideline. I'll try to keep everyone in frame for you. I can't make any promises, though. Caleb looks to take that one in over to Stewart. Stewart in the offensive zone. Whistle's blown. We're going to call Mark on the grab. That'll be 1-1. That's Mark's fourth of the night. All right, they're not quite in the bonus yet. Able to get that one over to Stewart. Stewart going to bring this one into the offensive zone. Noah's going to call it on the foul. They're really calling these easy going. Like, that wouldn't have been called in the first quarter. I guarantee that. You had to knock someone out with your foot between their legs if you wanted that to be called. I think it's something personal between, it has to be something personal between the refs and maybe the Panthers coaching and the Panthers players. Because it seems to be a little one-sided. 1-1, first one goes in, makes it a 3-point difference. 28.5 seconds remaining. Secondary goes up and in, makes it a 4-point difference. Hronacek able to get that one over to Titus Bailey. Titus Bailey going to bring this one over towards that right side. Caleb Maddox there takes his time, gets the pressure on him. Titus almost able to send that one home. No, we had to get that one over to Sean. Sean with the shot. Almost able to send that one in. Ethan Kerr down low. They're calling a foul. That's beyond me. 13 seconds remaining. Not sure what the foul is, but there was a foul on the play. and the guilty party being Mark. That's his 5th and final of the night. 13 seconds on the clock. 4-point is the difference. Still not sure what they were calling there. If it was a push from behind, there was no contact. That's probably what it was. Ethan Kerr with that shot. Goes in. 47-42 now. Secondary shot hits that near side of the shelf. Toth there with that one. Going to bring this one out. Sharon. 9, 8, 7, 6. Hits that backboard and out of bounds it falls. 5.4 seconds remaining on the clock. Ethan Kerr going to send that one in. Stewart here going to take possession on that one. And it looks like he's just going to wait this one out. And that will be the end of the game. 42-47 being the final score. The Thunder able to bring this one home against the Panthers. Very hard-fought match. Both teams going to line up and exchange the good games and the high fives and the "I'll beat you next time" out there on the court, and all good sportsmanship and some. I can't promise that for everyone out there, but for the general look of things, it will be good sportsmanship. Coming out of this, Panthers probably not too happy. The Thunder probably going to go home and maybe hit a Wendy's on the way. Have a rip-roaring time. But yeah, both teams, very hard-fought match, very valiant effort from both sides. Both teams, they both have things to work on. One team more than the other. I'm not going to name any names, but both teams throughout the game made very good adjustments. They adjusted their game plan to whatever the other team was looking to take against them. Very good coaching, very good playing, made for a very entertaining game. And at the end of the day, what more could you ask for from a game? Other than, your personal team to win. If you're a Panther fan, of course, that's always something you can ask more for at the end of the day. But such is history. So we're going to take a look at the foul sheet once again, just keeping up with the stats. Eventually, maybe I'll keep a scorebook up here and keep stats throughout the game. But for now, I'm just keeping track of the fouls. So, Mark, of course, fouling out for the Panthers. Then following up behind him, Elijah had 3, Titus had 2, and Noah had 2 as well. If they weren't Sean, RJ, and Nate, all without fault in that game, that's for the Panthers side. For the Thunder side, Caleb Maddox leading the team with 4 fouls. Ethan Kerr right behind him with 3 fouls. Copeland had 2. Aaron Hogirl with 1. Roderick Hochstetter with 1. And Stuart Hochstetter with 1. If they weren't named, like Josh Fran, Cole Kaiser, and Ryan Jordan, they didn't all without fault that game. Neither of those 3 had a foul that match. And so that will be the end of this broadcast. The girls for the Panthers winning, the Thunder for the guys winning. Very beautiful match here tonight. Yeah, not much else for me to say about the match, but it was enjoyable to watch both sides around. So until next time, we will have a game tomorrow at 5:30 start time. I will not be here to record it. Someone might step in my spot. It won't be live streamed. I don't trust anyone with this computer because it's a little expensive. But Mount Carmel plays tomorrow, 5:30 girls start time, boys to follow after, naturally around 7 o'clock. Then after that, we have another home game next Monday, February the 3rd, against CLA. It'll be broadcasted here on Slippery Rock Sports Network. The girls play first at 5:30, then following the boys right around 7 o'clock. But yeah, those are the next 2 games. After that, we have the away game against this team on February 6th. I will try to make that one. I can't make any promises, and I can't, I can't make any promises, but I will try. This is a very good matchup. I'd love to see more of it. And yeah, so that'll be it here this evening. I'm Gabriel Eisler. This is Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.